Alright, we're here everybody for my first team builder back in Draft League. I'm nervous this game. I don't know really what else there is to say about it. Because if you just look at my team against what I'm playing, I got my right on week 1. So I don't think that's really amazing for me. I don't enjoy having Maridon my first week. This mon is absolutely broken. I have no switch-ins to it, and it's probably gonna be what kills me this week. So it's not gonna be good. Like at least like I thought I drafted like anti-bike stuff. I didn't draft an anti-bike defensive Pokemon. It was just offense because I have like I have like pull Shenpao, but like I don't really have much for this thing at all. Like it's gonna be a back and forth game. I mean even constant because stacks. We both really don't have good defensive answers if we're able to. If we're just smart about the way that we played. Of course Maridon's there. He also has Pheromosa, which is annoying because it's really fast. Though if it's physical, I can hella shut it down with Moltres, so that's fine. Magnesia is also really terrifying because if it's Iron Defense Body Press, I might just lose to it if I can't find like a good way to break through it. He also has the Iron Moth, which is annoying because Quark Drive, but it's not like it's the craziest thing in the world. Like we have ways around it. Torrentee, I think, is pretty annoying in general. It's just a regen, knockoff, all that stuff. It can just get pretty annoying, but I feel like we have ways around it, and it can also be useful for certain Pokemon's end games. We have Rillaboom. I really don't think ever come to this game. I just have a decent little. I have a lot that go ahead. I check it pretty well. The Moltres kind of just immediately ruins it, and if it's getting knocked off, which is very likely because he can never switch Rillaboom in on Donphan, then I'm pretty much as good in that sense. Yeah, Cupcake could maybe come. I don't have a Fairy Resist, but I also have a P2, which kind of just walls that thing forever as well. And then Moltres also is really enjoyable. It's also on Terra Rock, but that's fine if it wants to. Manabuzz is annoying defensively. It's probably the Pokemon I'm most worried about defensively, because it'll be difficult to break. It always is. Like it's Manabuzz. But we also have Gastrodon. That mon's just bad. So if it comes, it's a hindrance to him, and it honestly might help me for my end game. Iron Hand is super annoying. I don't have much for it, but of course, just kills things. And a Manaphy. Manaphy's pretty annoying, but I don't really see much coming. I don't see it coming very much. And if he brings some Terra Fairy, I think I can still live a hit with Shenpao. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and let's take off this. And let's get into the team. So starting off, we have Ray, our Dragapult. Just a Specs Dragapult. This is meant to be a Specs Dragapult, basically. It outspeeds the Maridon, so it's able to help people to take it out. He also doesn't really have the greatest switch-ins to this thing, of course. Manabuzz, but I can always turn on Manabuzz and get into my Shenpao, which will be an issue for it. And it outspeeds. Yeah, I don't think it's a big thing that I'm creeping for with this, just because that mon's absolute demon, and I need to build a creep for it. And having to outspeed it also means it can't get too out of hand as long as it's Poltergeist. And if it's Scarf, I'm not worried about it. If it's Scarf, it loses so much power that I feel better. Next one we have Yukiko, our Moltres. Max Fist Step. This is mainly going to be a check for Rillaboom and Pheromosa. That's all it's really here for. It's a good job at it. Unless Pheromosa is of course special. Even if it's special, we can still take its hits and we can kill it with fire. We have Adachi, our Mewtwo. This is the main win con this week. Just meant to set up an agility late game and kill things, but it doesn't kill Maridon. So I need like two sets of rock damage, and then I can kill it. And then with a couple of chip on other things, I can kill with Mewtwo. And then we have Ryuji, our Donphan. This Fizz Def. This is mainly here for knockoff and stealth rocks to help with our plan a bit. Not really much special, but the whole point is trying to catch a toxic on like the Manabuzz. We have Koromaru, our Shenpao, with Ice Spinner, Ice Shard, Crunch, and Sword Stance. This is also kind of a win con, but the only thing is because of meta always being there, it's never really going to be able to be an actual win con. We have Ice Spinner for both terrain and just because I like it over Crash. Of course, we're made to tie with Maridon even if we're bad, we don't kill with Ice Shard, so I didn't bother to try to run bad. And last up, we have Zed, our Dialga, Stealth Rock, Earth, Power, Ice, and Draco. Status for Depth, kind of here for Iron Moth, kind of here to be our primary Miraidon sack, and also to help us take down our defense Mega Meta. So that's the team this week. Short team. What's the kind of team that I want to start going for? It's a short, sweet, to the point. I'm gonna go see if he's ready to play. Not gonna be playing in like 7 minutes, and I'll catch you guys for the game. All right, we're here in the game. We're taking on someone in the Magnesia Magearnas, and oh boy, my return to draft. Can't say I'm not nervous. So let's see. So what did he bring that I didn't think he would? He brought a lot of what I thought, but he didn't bring the Pheromosa. I'm still glad by no All right. Well, what do I lead with here? So let's see. What do I think he's gonna lead with? How much do I do to? Did I not import my sets? Oh, I gotta import my sets real quick. I gotta import my sets real quick. Alright, we'll go ahead and just refresh. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's see. If I wanted to leave Dialga, how much would I do to like a max HP mega meta? If it's not even bulky, I do a lot to it. And I think if he leads Iron Hands to the Smogon set, I do a lot. I feel like Donphan's kind of my safest lead. Not really much leads against it besides the Miraidon. And then I have Sturdy and I can just Toxic Mana Buzz. So I'm gonna lead Donphan here. Yeah, I don't see anything against leading Donphan because I will still have Sturdy intact. I can get Rocks up. Yeah, I like this. He leads straight up with the Miraidon. That's fine because I live a hit here. I feel like I just have to knock here. But he's probably gonna U-turn on me if he has it. And if he doesn't U-turn, he doesn't have U-turn. He might be scared of Ice Shard, but just knock off the status play. Let's see though. I don't think he'll ever stay. He would never stay in here though, because he knows I can just Earthquake him, and that'll probably kill him. I actually wonder, does Earthquake kill? Why have high horsepower? Like, does that kill? No, but honestly, it's better. It's better he stays in. Oh, he's gonna go Mana Buzz. I figured that. Do I still want to keep Sturdy intact, or would I want to Toxic this? I feel like I want to get Rocks up, because Rocks like super important for later. Or do I just get Rocks up? How much can Mana Buzz do to me unless it Toxics me? Not really anything. I'm like, unless he's Toxic, he really can't do anything to me, so let's see. Alright. So that's honestly great. The Miraidon lead was absolutely like the best thing that could have happened for me. And I'm gonna get to Toxic something here, hopefully. So, or what's the hope? Or do I just get Rocks up? I feel like Rocks are also important. But I feel like chipping this thing down is even more important. So which one do I want to do? I can get Rocks up. But I feel like this is just gonna defog them. So if I Toxic here, and if he U-turns, and I click Rocks here, that's a deader play for me. Honestly, I'll just click Rocks here, because if he wants to foul play me, then next turn he'll probably end up defogging away the Rocks. Okay. He's gonna U-turn out. Into what? I'm gonna get my Rocks up. I'm also gonna get Leftovers Recovery back up to Sturdy range, which is good. And getting Rocks up, because I knocked off this thing's boots, getting Rocks up automatically helps me so much. And what is that Mana Buzz? It's not really Fizz Def, I think. I'd imagine it'd be Spadef, but let's see. So, especially defensive Mana Buzz. Yeah, it's like Spadef, and that was like a mineral. So Mewtwo after Rocks, because I doesn't have any boots anymore. From 91%. How much do I do after Rocks? Decent amount. Is it worth Toxicing this thing? Let's see. So it's probably max Life Orb. Modest, if I had to guess. Well, I live any hit here. Yeah, I literally. Oh, let's see on Don Fan. It's worth toxing this thing, I feel. I don't play anything kind of risky, but the main thing is that I just want to. This is kind of setting up for my end game, which is a big matter to me later on. And if I get a toxic on this thing, whoo, I'm in business. So that's what we're gonna try to go for here. I feel like we can really try to piss him off. We can start spread toxic. We got rocks. We got knockoffs. All right, come on, Ryuji. Sorry if I'm not really the greatest at commentary. I was never the greatest at commentary, and I'm just getting back to this. So like, I gotta readjust to doing commentary like this. This is fun though. I do like this. It reminds me kind of the rush I get like for actual sports I do. Just that like adrenaline, that just like focus for everything. Like I was listening to my game day music just like to get hyped up for this, and like I'm ready to go. Like whatever it goes, I'm already having a lot of fun. Let's just see what happens. Cause toxic here, I live anything from this thing unless he wants to pull out like Terra Grass, but I still have sturdy. So all right, we're gonna both toxic each other. That's honestly perfectly fine. I would rather us toxic each other. And then I think it's going Dialga my best play here. I don't want him to U-turn, it's my problem. I don't think I just go hard Dialga, because Dialga doesn't really take anything from this. And having this thing toxic, if it has to run with therapy, it has to run with therapy. And I'll just find out right here. My thing is that I don't have a steel move on Dialga, but he doesn't know that. That's the thing. I still don't really do anything. I don't really do anything too, but especially because it's toxic, I think I'm a good. Yeah, I really take anything. Let's see, from Modest, Life Orb, Draining Kiss. Yeah, I take that. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what he wants to go into here. If he defogs, he defogs. Because then I can just set him right back up with Dialga. Honestly, Earth Power looks super free. Cause I don't know what he wants to go into on it. Metagross maybe? But pre-Mega is gonna take so much. Let's see though. This is a... Alright. We're in a good situation though. Like, being toxic on my Donphan, of course, exists, but I think it's not like it's that bad. Because I got a toxic off in this Comfey, which I'm honestly scared if it's set up Comfey. So, like I said, if it's run with therapy, it's run with therapy. So he knows half of my set now, he just doesn't know that I have a ground move. He probably assumes I have a ground move. He's gonna go, oh, okay. Defense is his Quark Drive. I need lefties. What? Let's see, Iron Hand. So how does it get defense? It has to be no attack. To get defense, it has to be no attack plus defense. Does it have to be a minus nature for attack to get defense nature? No, it's to be a plus defense nature. Well, I mean, Earth Power doesn't kill this thing. But I think... What does this thing even get? Hold up. Let's see, what does this thing even get? I'm still trying to learn what all the Paradox mons even get. Let's see, does it get Body Press? It does get Body Press. So I assume that's what it's going to go for here then. It's Quark Drive, we're on Electric Terrain, so its Quark Drive is activated. Let's see, Electric Terrain, Quark Drive is activated. So let's see, if he has Body Press, because he's at +1. Body Press. I take 1. Well, it's +1. I don't know, is Quark Drive like coming to effect? It's not, even though it should. So we're just putting my +1. I think at +1 I don't take 1. But I think Donphan takes anything from this. What's that? +1 defense. That's a lot of damage. I don't like that. Stuff. Alright, this is a big turn. He's leftovers as well. So that's a choice band, but he's leftovers. Donphan takes anything. Even the Alga takes one. It takes one body press from full. It takes one. Is it just worth it to try to kill this thing right away? I don't think it is. I think I just gotta go hard Donphan. He's Drain Punch, alright. Definitely some of the weirdest sets I've seen. So he's not what is it? What's it called? I don't even remember what it's called. High horsepower is super free though. But of course he no longer has his +1 defense. So how much does Donphan do here? Not a lot. I think I just knock here. 4 horsepower, it is pretty free still. Knockoff and high horsepower are both free here. I already have my rocks up. So Donphan already has done a lot of what it needs to do. It's gotten rid of Mana Buzz as item, it's knocked off, it's a set of rocks. It's Toxic Company. Like, it's done a lot of what I needed to do. The only thing that I think I still needed to do was Toxic Mana Buzz, but honestly I can do that other ways. Let's see. This is a knock it off. If I get everything leftovers, I get rid of a lot of its recovery. Or actually, honestly, do I just Toxic here? I think I just Toxic. I didn't think about that. Because if he goes Comfey, he goes Comfey. It's not a big deal. And if he goes Iron Moth on this, which I don't think there's any world in which he does that, I just high horsepower. And hopefully hit. And then its Quartz Drive has worn off as well, because Quartz Drive is... Because if you're not booster energy, it's only active in the terrain. I need more chip on my Rhydon though. I needed to switch in once, force it out, and then have it switch in again. So I'm gonna have a switch in once, click U-turn on and Dragapult probably. I think that'd be the big thing. Because Donphan's did a lot of what it needs to do in this game already, which is good. Early game pressure is really, really good here. So I don't know what he wants to do here. He's Drained Punch. I think I can also check his damage. So I already know what I'm doing here. I would have Body Press, because he's defense. It's like no attack. If I Toxic this, that's like so much pressure on his team. And of course, if he has a run with Therapy, he has it. But I feel like he would have clicked it by now if he had it. So that's just going to be so much chip damage on everything. And that's what I need. If he wants to go Comfey, that's perfectly fine. What is he? So he's not Leftovers. He's not AV. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. I'm gonna go hard Dialga though. If he wants to U-turn out into Iron Hands, that's fine. I can live one hit and then get a bunch of chip on that. And Comfey's taking chip damage as well. Of course, Synthesis, he has healing for sure. Of course, Donphan's getting a chip down here, but Donphan doesn't have much more of a role left in this game. As long as I can keep the Iron Hands in check. Because how much does Mewtwo do to like a max HP? It's max defense as well. Yeah, I don't kill it, unfortunately. Is he gonna U-turn here? He's gonna Terra Fairy. Laughable. That's absolutely laughable. Well, Earth Power is so free into this. I mean, we got literally the freest Earth Power in the world here, because if he goes Mandy, I just click Ice Beam. It's great though. I mean, like, I'm being put in some really good positions, but I don't know what his back plan is. I don't know like what he's letting a lot happen. Like, I feel like he may have some plans in the back, but I feel like right now I'm really shutting those down. At least defensively, I'm shutting down P2s. And I knew that this Comfey, if he brought it, was gonna be like, it's Terra Fairy though, actually. That's interesting. I know like I'm really fairy weak, but like Moltres, I felt he'd want to run Terra Rock. But I guess Toxic's good enough for it, so I can see. Let them cook. Let bro cook indeed. And we've been watching this game. Like, it's a LPL, like, while it's not the biggest league in the world, we have a lot of people who are consistently watching the games. Probably because games don't get played that much in this league. So let's just see. Let's just see. So Zen's out here and this Earth Power is pretty free. Because if anything, he's going to keep racking up damage on himself. And if he wants to go Mana Buzz, I'm literally just clicking Ice Beam on them. Alright, he goes Mana Buzz. That's honestly perfectly fine by me. Let's see, Dialga. Good death. I'm gonna Ice Beam here. If he wants to Roost, it Roosts. That's fine. The hope is that he foul plays here, but he's probably gonna Roost, knowing how this Mon just works. That's why I'm tempted to just go Donphan and Toxic this thing. I need more chip on this for sure. Let's see, it's not as much as I would have wanted. Oh, well. He gets rid of rocks, but it's not like that's that big of a thing for him. So I want to set rocks back up. I don't think he lets Mandy die. I'll Ice him again. Because this does kill. So let's see. Yeah, bro. J Palma, let bro cook. Let bro cook. Alright, I think his Ice Beam just kills here. Not fully sure, but let's see. Ice Beam. Yeah, it should always kill. And if he wants to switch out, that's fine. But in the meta, that's fine, which is what I would imagine he's gonna go into. So I want a Earth Power expecting meta, but if I get it wrong and he heals his Mana Buzz up, I'm in a bad position. And I can get rocks back up still, so it's not like him defogging is the worst in the world. I'm gonna need it because I need to chip down the Miraidon for endgame. Because his only Revenger right now is gonna be the Mega Meta. This is a hard one. So I can Draco in case he goes into like Iron Hands. The thing is that I always beat Comfey, no matter what. Because I don't have a Steel move, but I still beat Comfey because it just doesn't kill me. Alright, let's see what he wants to do. Bro's cooking back there. Like, he is taking forever for his turn, but I'm honestly fine with that because he's not doing it the Jordan way. Because Jordan will like every single possible move a Pokemon learns. I think he wants to find out what his best kind of action is, like if he can let Mana Buzz go down. Which honestly, I don't think he can, because Pult becomes so free once he does that. Like, I'm just I think at this point I just gotta get Pult in. Because Pult two-shot this thing with Shadow Ball. From what's it at? It's at 31. I don't know if it kills. It's got a decent chance to do a KO. So honestly, it's gonna Ice Beam here. If anything, I can just click T-Bolt the first time. So yeah, he is gonna go Metagross. I figured he's gonna go this. Oh, I thought I was gonna go this so much, and I just... Oh, I'm mad. Let's see, so... They got rid of the Mega set, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take this and make this Mega. Dialga. Dialga lives anything. Okay. And Earth Power does so much this thing. I wanna see when it's a regular Metagross. Ice Beam did 18%, so it's like a basic set. So yeah, wait, it's Mega. Earth Power does so much this thing that honestly I'm just gonna put Earth Power. Or do I? Let's go. Yeah, what's he gonna do here? He's gonna get his rocks up. That's fine. That's so much damage. That's really good for me. Oh my god, I'm in such a good position. Why am I realizing how good of a position I'm putting myself in? I'm literally almost in Pult cleaning range. So Earth Power again. If he wants to switch into Mana Buzz, I just click Ice Beam until these things die. He's seeing that I'm cooking against this team. Dialga was so good into this matchup. Just defensively, it just hits so many things hard, even without investment. People forget Dialga has 150 special attack. This thing hits like a dog. It doesn't matter if it has investment or not. But let's see. Yeah, I've used a lot of stuff with the secondary effects. Haven't gotten them, but you know, yeah, yeah. So I do like the crowd though. Ow! I forgot that move existed. Not gonna lie. And if he goes Maridon here, I'm just gonna sack off Donphan. And then whenever he goes here, I just sack off Donphan. Cause then I go pull, right? So yeah, he's gonna go Maridon. See, go to my Donphan here. Kill Draco, that's fine. I'm assuming he specs. Let's see. I don't kill this thing with Mewtwo though. Just bolt kill this thing. Let's see. I don't kill it with Shadow Ball, but I do kill it with Draco. Now, so what if he's Scarf? Oh, I just remembered this. And yeah, the demon is impacted. I'm gonna go pull here. And if he's Scarf, I'm really scared of this. I'm a little bit worried if he's Scarf. I don't think he will be though. Sceptile, I've already told you what's in the bag. Like I've told you the five things that are in the bag. Because I didn't tell you. I just gave you vague descriptions of what they are. And if he stays in here, that means that Mewtwo cooks. If he stays in here, or just it kind of starts to cook. And if he goes Iron Moth, he goes Iron Moth. Like that just is what it is at that point. I just can't let him get in to Iron Moth here. I just can't let him get into Iron Moth. What's he gonna do here? I'm like, 'cause if I U-turn out on this, then I get into something good. Honestly, do I just go hard Mewtwo? And I'm not gonna like set up or anything, because it's not yet time for that. Mewtwo, it won't kill. I mean, after U-turn, Dragapult. No, it won't. Yeah, all right. I don't die to anything. Alright, well, I don't, let's see. That's like the big thing. My entire time has been let's see. Honestly, I had to see what he does. Like, it is what it is. This game, first game back, facing a broken Mana shouldn't have even been allowed. If I lose, I'm not going to be upset. But don't think I'll be upset with that, is that I'm making a plus with every single Pokemon that beats me this season, so if this Miraidon beats me, I gotta make a Miraidon plush, and I don't really want to do that. It's got some complex lighting, I don't really want to have to work with all that. But I told someone that if Miraidon got no kills against me, I told Sceptile it was in the bag. And Miraidon just got a kill, so Sceptile, you don't get to know what's in the bag. Yeah, by not having a Dragon in the team, like Drake goes free whenever he comes in. But if I can get my rocks back up, I can really limit this thing. Go into Iron Moth, it's special attack. Does my Mewtwo outbeat this? No, it doesn't. Special attack. Iron Moth. Shenfao doesn't kill with Crunch though. That's my problem. What is he creeping for? He's probably running Modest, if I had to guess. What's he creeping for though? Good question. Let's see. He'd be creeping for the Alga. Do I risk it? I feel like I'm risking a lot if I do that though. Cause he even if he's just like max modest, does Mewtwo outspeed? Yeah, it does. I feel like he's modest. Cause he was like timid, he could try to run it to get speed boost. And of course Mewtwo kills this, right? Yeah, of course. We're gonna try. Or he might switch out here because he's gonna think that I'm gonna outspeed him anyways. Let's see. I do believe in Mewtwo here, and if he goes Miraidon, honestly that's best case scenario. But he's probably just gonna sack up Comfey, if I was gonna guess. Let's see. Psychic will kill this. Unless he's Scarf, I didn't consider that. He could be Scarf. If he's Scarf, I think I just lose right here. If he's Scarf, I do think I just lose right here. But that's a story for itself. And the Iron Moth is in fact in. This thing's an absolute demon. Like he could potentially be Scarf. I don't know if Scarf Drive calculates the Scarf though, but he also could think that I'm Scarf, because of course Scarf Mewtwo is not the most like unethical thing here. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so basically the current game plan is that Mewtwo kind of starts to break things down to clean it, so that Pult can come in and clean the endgame. That's the current plan, Pult and Mewtwo together cleaning this endgame. With Shen Pao also in there, because Shen Pao is very pog. So if this isn't Scarfed Iron Moth, I actually feel like I got a chance here. Because he's running out of Shen Pao switch-ins, and that's really good for me. Actually, he has no Shen Pao switch-ins at this part. So that's good for me. Let's see what he wants to do here though. If he switches, I think that shows me that I actually have a chance in this game. If he's oh, well, bye bye. Bye bye. Mewtwo's broken. Broken Mon. And if he wants to go Miraidon, he goes Miraidon. If he goes Miraidon, I sack off Dragapult. I'm gonna sack off Dialga. The Broken Mon is about to enter. Let's see. Miraidon. What's the take from Shen Pao Ice Shard? It doesn't take that much. Let's see. The Dragapult U-turn doesn't do that much to it either. I feel like at that point, just Shadow Balling. Because Shadow Ball puts it into Ice Shard range, right? Oh, this demon! This absolute demon of a Mon. Why can't you just die? So I think I sack off Moltres here, obviously. Like, I think this is where the game ends, right here. It's because Miraidon, this absolute demon, has just been a pain the entire time, just sitting there in the back. Like, while it looked like I had the game, I had a really good start, this thing always lurking in the back was like my biggest issue. Like, I don't think I was ever gonna beat this thing. Let's see. We really should have banned Miraidon. Why did they allow this thing? Orin says because he thinks he can deal with it because he's dealt with it before. That's also Orin, probably one of the best players in the server, can deal with it. You also don't consider that this is bottom dip, full of people who aren't nearly at a skill level, and probably can't stop this thing. And like, let's get creative, I was like that in the beginning too. But after checking calcs, I realized, this thing's kind of broken. As in, I got it week 1. So at least I get it out. Of the way. But now I also play. I think Monday I'll have to play my next game. So I think I need Ghetto scheduled for Monday. Let's see who's here. Who is watching this game? These people. Okay. But I see who is watching this game. A lot of people. But dashing Skeptily is not here. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Dashing Skeptily left. So we go into Moltres here. Okay. That's not what I expected to see today at all. Not what I expected at all. If she wants to switch out here, I'll get rid of his screen.
Man, I'm dead.
Just one-shot me. This is why? Why is what I'm wondering. Why? Whoever thought screens from Miraidon would just be a good idea? If he goes Iron Hands, he loses Quark Drive anyways, so like I'm not too worried about that. I think that part I just go Mewtwo and click Side Strike. I don't think I can ever even agility here. This is insane. And I feel like I already felt like I was gonna lose this game just because I just saw the Miraidon there and I'm like, I don't have any checks to this thing. I was like, this is a broken mount that should never have been allowed. Why light screen though? So he's not specs. So is he light play? Because Miraidon without any boosting is like really bad. Why'd you ever bring that against me? Without any bit of boosting. I mean, I can live 2 Dracos. I can live 2 Dracos on Dialga with this. All right. Well, he's gonna go into. Do I gotta do this thing now? Let's see. No, I'm never gonna kill this thing with Shen Pao. I think I go Shen Pao and just click SD. Well, I just go Mewtwo here. And I kill with Ice Beam. Let's check this. I don't think no, I don't kill at all. I have to Ice Beam here. This is tough. If he goes Iron Hands on this, or if he goes Comfey as well, is what I think he might do. This is rough. I'm thinking like I want agility, but I know that I can't yet. I'm not at the point yet where I can do that. Alright. That didn't even kill. How did that not even kill? Alright, well. I guess that's what that is. Alright. And now the demon comes back in and now I just lose. Alright, now he brings in the demon and that like just cleans me up. I had run engine, of course. Just in case he tries to pull something. I think I'm gonna Earth Power here, in case he tries to pull something. Or let's check. If he tries to pull something on me. So I'll go with Light Screen up on the Miraidon. Doesn't do enough. Draco does though. In case he tries something. He doesn't, alright. Shadow Ball here. I'm like, I have to Shadow Ball here. It's my only option. Like, I can't Draco. He goes Comfey. This thing is just an absolute demon. Why? Who allowed this thing? Like, you don't understand. Like, who allowed this monster? Now, the hope is that he goes into Iron Hands. So I can get as much chip on that as possible. Once Iron Hands is chipped down, maybe Shen Pao can clean. Like, I haven't even done any damage to this thing. It's just, why? Who? I just want to know who did this. Why did they do it? Like, now I gotta deal with it. At least I get it out of the way week 1. But, like, that's a hard way to start this season. Having to lose to a literal mon that there's no way to beat. Like, I had one plan to beat it, and I just couldn't, like, that didn't work out. Because the Mewtwo just never really got a chance to come in properly. He didn't bring what I needed to set up on, so it's just like... if I went for the Scarf Mewtwo, though... I would've gotten enough chip to kill this thing. If I was Choice Banish Shentai, I would've been able to kill this thing. Not thinking, though, he might not even be max speed. The only thing is that if he goes into, if he stays in here and kills my Dragapult, I lose because, alright, he's gonna go into Iron Hands, which is actually the best case scenario. Oh. That's bad for him. That's good, though. That's really good. Because if he wants to go Comfey here, he goes Comfey. I don't know. That's just tough. Like I think do I kill Comfey with this? Hold up. Dragon Ball, Shadow Ball, smack people. It doesn't look like it's HP. I won't kill, but I don't think G can kill me. And I'll just Shadow Ball right back, and then maybe, just maybe, Shen Pao wins endgame. So I get rid of this thing, that absolute monster that is Iron Hands. Oh my god, this is actually insane. The fact that I got this close in the end. It's 252. He is terrestrialized. Mars. Yeah, I die if he's like max modest. Because he's gonna heal back up to full. I don't think Shen Pao kills. Yeah. Alright, GG. That's fine. Alright. Yep, GG. So we're going to Shen Pao. Click an Ice Shard, but yeah. Alright.
Failure.
Alright, well that's the game. We lose to Comfey. So I'm doing a Comfey plus, I guess. But yeah, good game. Like I really didn't even think I stood a chance in that matchup. So to even make it a 2-0, I'm grateful for, because I didn't stand a chance in that matchup. I'm like, Miraidon just is Miraidon. I don't have anything for it. But yeah, Comfey is Comfey. It existed, but that's the plus we're getting. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. My first battle back. Of course, I enjoyed it. Of course, even though I lost, still enjoyed it. Excited to be back, and I'm excited for next week to hopefully get a W and offset this a bit. So I'll see you guys next time.